When you come up to the CNC machine and it's turned off, I'm going to show you now how to boot up the system and to warm up the machine so that you don't have to worry about getting me if I'm busy. So I'm going to zoom into the computer here so you can see what buttons to push and what will happen. The first thing you're going to do, and I know from that angle you cannot see it, but right behind the monitor is the actual computer box. It sits about here. On this side of the box, there's a little tiny round button. Push it, and that turns on the machine, the computer. The TV should already be on, so it should automatically boot up. Boots up like any other computer. Now that this is all booted up and you see icons all over the place, first of all, you have to turn on these. These are wireless, cordless. Hit the on switch for the mouse, hit the on switch for the keyboard. Now it'll actually work. Go ahead and, well, now you have to turn on the CNC machine, and that is found on the corner of the CNC machine to the left of this. So right down here. You'll hear it click, and you'll hear a fan start humming on the machine. So if you accidentally turn this on, but don't turn on the CNC and try to go into your Legacy Maverick icon right here, it won't connect. The computer can't talk to a machine that's not on. So now click on this icon and you'll see Legacy Woodworking Mach 3, so forth, and a whole bunch of buttons will pop up, and it'll look very overwhelming. Once I explain what some of these buttons do, it becomes much easier to understand. The one that's blinking says reset. Now what I'm doing when I hit that button, the head here will move left, right, up, down, and forward, back to find its home position at 0. So hit reset, and if a screen pops up to say, do you want to reset and warm up, hit OK, hit enter, that's fine. Sometimes it does it on its own. And in this case, it's just moving around on its own. It found its 0, now it asks you, do you want to warm up the spindle? Yes, I do. And we want to do this the first time every day. After that, we don't have to warm it up anymore. Hit yes. And the head moves, and it'll say, insert a tool and click OK. 99% of the time there will already be a tool in the machine. I so rarely take tools out and there's nothing in there. However, I do want to take off this dust hood. It's on with magnets, so you just give it a yank and it pulls right off. And I can see there is a tool in there, even though I know on the camera you can't see it. It is there. You can either hit enter or hit OK, and it will automatically go to the back left of the machine and turn on, and it'll go through its speeds. It'll go to high speed and then back down to lower. When it's done warming up, you will see a screen that says the machine is warmed up, ready to go. Now the machine is all warmed up. You see the screen. It says the machine has been referenced and the spindle has been warmed up. Hit OK. Nothing's going to happen, but now I can move it around. Now here's the tricky part. I need to move the head over my part, which isn't on the table yet, but I need you to get accustomed to moving it. Now the front of the actual table is this way. So front is this way. So the keyboard would have to be turned this direction for the arrows to make sense. Now, if I hit left, the machine moves towards me. Down, it moves that way down towards that side of the machine. So that is the axis. That's how you know the rotation and how this thing runs. But now that it's warmed up, you can put your piece in and we can get the rest set.